so long. I just went on a victory lap for an hour, so I'm like, what was the race? Yeah, I think I knew it was going to be a last, just like a really fast last 4, and it was going to come down to positioning, and I just got a good position. I was lane 12 on the start, which was a Christmas present because that's the best lane to be because you can just get in the right position. And I got in a great spot and then just held it until the very end. So, I knew we were going to go hard on the backstretch, and that's when Sinclair definitely pushed it. And I just told myself, like, be patient, be patient, be patient. And then with 150 to go, that's kind of when my coach was like, all right, with 150 go, you can let it rip. And so I was kind of just like holding back until then, and then it was just fun to let loose and spin the legs. And I'm really, really proud. That was probably one of my best executed races ever, so I'm really, really proud of it.
The first 2 laps were pretty pedestrian. How do you feel in races like that? Do you worry about people falling and stuff like that, or do you even concern yourself?
Yeah, I mean, where I was, I felt good. I felt like I had clear track in front of me, but I felt there was people talking at one point in the race. There was I obviously heard that fall. So you're just grateful. Like, all you can do is focus on yourself and try to stay really composed and not let that stuff get to you. But it was physical out there, but I was just grateful that I had clear track in front of me and I had a good position, from the gun, essentially. Yeah.
Nikki, when you were at Arkansas, did you ever imagine this is going to be your trajectory?
No way. I mean, as a junior, I made it to nationals, and I think I was 6th in 2017. So it was like, whoa, I could do this. But I think it's never linear, right? You think as a junior you're 6th, and the next year maybe you're 5th, and then no, my career's been this and that, and then the past few years it's finally been been a linear But even then, there's ups and downs. This season I've had it's been really hard the past 6 months, to mentally make a change and have a new coach, a new setup. I had a hamstring thing come up in May. I've never had a muscle injury before, and I'm just trying to baby that and get back to it, especially with my speed being my biggest, proponent. It's scary when you can't access all your gears, and so I'm just really proud of how I showed up today, and just ran a race I'm really proud of.
How's the new coaching relationship? Everything working well for you?
Yeah, no, I love Julie. It's really cool to have a coach who's been in the shoes before. She's an Olympian in the 1500, and one of the last things she said to me today, she was like, just remember to enjoy. We talked about tactics for an hour, and then the last thing she said was also just remember to enjoy it, because this is what you're really gonna miss when you're on my side of things. And I was like, yeah, this is it. These are the moments. A lot of people ask me how am I going to celebrate? I was that last 150, that was the celebration. Doing it, being in the race, in the moment. So I'm just really grateful to have her perspective as just someone that's been in the shoes before. And I think we're just so similar, and we just track nerds, and we can nerd out about track together. And it's been awesome. No, she's I think one of the best coaches in the country for sure.
Were there any challenges switching coaches mid-year?
I think just the mental battle of, I think any athlete faces this when you go through a change of, okay, was it my coach or was it me, right? Or was it a mix of both? And so I think just kind of mentally reassuring myself, hey, I've been successful under a lot of different coaches. It's not just one coach one time that makes me me. It's actually me. And so Julie was really influential in repeating that to me. And so but you obviously there's struggles, and I think change, even if it's good change, is hard. And the 1500 specifically this year, it's not just me that made a change, it's almost the entire field. And it's really cool to see the top 3, me, Emily, Sinclair, we're all people who made big coaching changes. Some people moved, and it's just cool to see we're still running well. And so I think just to any athlete, it comes from you, it comes from within, and coaches are incredible, guardrails, but it's you, and that's a powerful thing. And I think I'm just really, really grateful to be in this era of 1500 runners. For sure.
Your third straight national title outdoors. What do you owe that consistency to?
I think just my body of work. It's no one workout or 1 year. It's the cumulative boring threshold stuff I do every Tuesday. And I think just staying healthy is a big thing. I haven't been injured in so long. Little things here and there come up. But I think just consistency in the body of work, and living at altitude I think is huge. I respond really well to 7,000 feet, and I've lived there. I moved there in 2022 because I was pissed off I didn't make the 2021 Olympic team, and I was okay, my speed's there, but I really need to work on my strength. And so I've dedicated the past 3 years of my life to building my strength, and I think I'm finally where I want to be.
Where does Julie live, and how often do you get to
Yeah.
out with her and practice with her?
She lives in Philly, so we do remote coaching, but we communicate all the time. We talk almost every day on the phone or text, and it's really challenged me to be a better communicator. And you know, I'm also 30. Like, I'm at a point in my career where I know what to do. I can go to the track and right. Like, I don't need a coach, but she does make a point. It was cool with Grand Slam. She would come to every Grand Slam, and that was once a month. So we'd kind of check in there and go over the workouts for the next month and things like that. And then once Grand Slam ended, she actually came out to Flagstaff for a whole week twice. So yeah, I feel like I see her once a month, and that's good for us, and we found a good rhythm. And yeah, no, I want her to move to Flag, but she lives in Philly, so, and Flag's a very specific place to live, so I don't blame her.
Any surprises in the last lap for you? Did it go kind of to your planning, or?
I think right at the bell was the fall, and I obviously wasn't caught up in it, but hearing it can kind of like rattled me of like, that's scary, like anything can happen. So other than that though, like no, I think I was expecting the unexpected. So no, it kind of played out exactly how I thought it would, honestly. Like, I was going to be shocked if we broke 4 today. I think I knew it was going to be tactical. No one in that field likes to lead. Like, I know my competitors. I know what everyone likes to do. So, yeah, no big surprise.
How concerned?
Still 6 weeks away. I mean, between now and then, how are you thinking about what you want to deliver when you get there?
Yeah, I think I'm excited. I think I'm in really good shape. You know, I ran 3:55, and just the way I ran that race, I led a lot of it. So I think I'm in better shape than 3:55. I just haven't been in like a fast one yet. So I'm actually really excited I'm going to race a lot. So I'm going to go to Europe and just race until Tokyo, essentially. You know, train here and there, but I think I'm excited. I was so excited for USA because I finally got to the point of the season where I get to race. So I've just put in a lot of training, and it kind of gets boring. So I'm excited. I'm going to go to Silesia. I think that'll be fast. Like, I'm excited to do a couple fast diamond leagues before Tokyo, because I think Tokyo is going to be fast. And I'm just excited to see, like, yeah, how fast can I run, and what place does that get me, and just staying really curious. And yeah, I think I have one of the best last 50s in the world, so hopefully I can be there with 50 to go and see what happens.
How concerned are you about the prize money situation with Grand Slam track?
I don't know. I mean, it's hard because this sport, like, there was an indoor meet. I didn't get paid for like an entire year before. So like, I think it's sadly just like expected, like, okay, the delay in money, but obviously this is a little bit of a different situation. But I believe them when they say that it's coming. So that's all I can do is hope. And I want it to work out because I want this league. I want leagues to succeed. I want, you know, investors and athletes to take chances on things because I think it grows our sport. So I'm hopeful. Maybe I'm dumb for being hopeful, but I think I am. I think I trust the people behind it, and I hope that they can make things right.
Any thoughts on the World Athletics gene testing policy?
I have many thoughts on that. Yeah.
You want to share?
Yeah, I think it's disappointing. I think sex testing is like a slippery slope. Obviously, it's a rule. Like, I'm gonna do it. I'm not like protesting it or anything. It's just like, I just don't like the precedent that it sets for, if this is the top setting these rules, how does this then trickle down to the NCAA or like youth programs, and like sex testing can be very invasive. Like, this is just like a harmless cheek swab, but like maybe different organizations, it's not that, and that scares me. And I think those tests are 100% accurate. I think 2% of the population are intersex people, like intersex people exist. It's just as common as being redhead hair. And so I think it's gonna backfire, honestly. I think people who might not know that they at one point, I don't even know what this test tests exactly, but it's like, at one point you could have been growing a Y chromosome and then it completely went away. You can present as female and feminine as possible, and then it's just like, boom, it shows up on a test, and then you're banned from the sport for life. Like, I don't know. Like, I just think there's a lot of unknown, and like, I just don't. I think the biggest thing for me though is like, it's not solving a problem that exists, right? Like, we are not competing. There's not a single trans woman that competes in track and field at the highest level. So like, what is this time, energy, money going towards? Like, that's not a problem that we face. What we do face is like abusive coaches, doping like allegations, like constantly. Like, why aren't we putting our time, energy, money into that? Like things that the female category actually faces problems. So yeah, those are my thoughts today. I think it's pretty disappointing, but obviously I'm gonna do it if I have to. All right, thanks guys.
Thank you.